The G310R is home and I have planned a bunch of accessories for it. In today's video, I am going to install a radiator guard. Technically speaking, anything that obstructs the flow of air into the cooling system does not make much sense. But as the part says, it is a radiator guard that protects the radiator from the flying particles, stone chips or any direct impact that can puncture your radiator and cause a breakdown. I have also observed that the guard shields your radiator fins against high pressure water that is used by the authorized service and professional services to wash your vehicle. The 310R has got an instant coolant temperature readout, so later in this video we can check if there is any change in temperature after installing the radiator guard. Now if you see the present setup, then there is a partial plastic protection that protects the radiator from the splashes from the front wheel. It is smartly designed but leaves a lot of unprotected radiator core space. I believe the RR310 has also got a similar setup. Now before you begin, you should take care that this installation is done on a cold engine, and don't even try doing it on a Sunday summer afternoon like me, as it will radiate all your energy. To start off, the only tool you will require here is a 5mm hex bit, better used and known as Allen key. Generally in most of the cases, the radiator core setup gets a 4-screw or bolt provision, but things are a bit different in case of the G310R, where you have 2 hex bolts at the bottom and 2 hex bolts at the top. But this complete setup is interfered by the RR unit at the top. So I started from the bottom 2 bolts and then moved at the top to the RR unit, which rectifies and regulates the voltage around. It is again secured by the 2 5mm hex bolts. Take them away and the RR unit is out. Just keep in mind that the length of the bolts for the RR unit is different than the one we removed before. Also make sure the bolting clips for the RR unit are in place, otherwise you won't be able to fix the RR unit back. With this we can push the present plastic guard up and remove it to free up the space. Next we will unscrew the top 2 bolts from the radiator. Again these are 5mm hex bolts and they are again of different length. And they come with a metal washer that sits on a rubber bush. Finally we have all the 6 bolts out. Mine is a new motorcycle, so we don't have much dirt deposit on the radiator fins. Still I used a fine bristle toothbrush to gently get the visible dust out. 9 out of 10 dentists recommend this process to keep the radiator surface clean. Now it's time to install the radiator guard, and I have decided to retain the plastic splash guard as well. I called my friend who helped me out in this, and we loosely secured the bolts in place. With the clips in place, the RR unit can be fixed back with the respective bolts. Repeat the same with the top bolts as well, just remember to fix them with the metal washers. Finally, the installation is done. On the same Sunday evening, I took the 310R on a ride, and thankfully the temperature readings were similar as before. And the readings were similar on an afternoon ride as well. So that's it for this video, and I hope you guys have liked it.